I got two buns on my head. Do, 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 do. Hi everyone, it's Kendall here, and today we're doing our first ever monthly favorites. Yay! Basically, there's a lot of crap that I've been liking this month, and I never got around to actually telling you guys about it, and I feel like you deserve better than that. You deserve all of the good things that exist in this world. So first we're going to start off with makeup. These two products were very much so like I've been watching YouTube, I've been on Instagram a lot. Should I buy it? No, I'm not going to do it because that's what basic Instagram girls do. And then I was like, but they have good makeup though. So one of them is the Tarte Shape Tape. YouTube cult favorite. I was like, why? I don't get it. Now I get it. I have mine in Tan Sand, and that's what I use under my eyes, and it's so full coverage. Like, it's kind of scary full coverage. When I use this, I really don't need to color correct under my eyes, and I found that I always had to color correct when I used other concealers. I heard that there's supposed to be a drugstore dupe of this, and I'm gonna look around for that because I'm not bougie around here. If I can find it for cheaper, I'd prefer to. So far, this is irreplaceable in my heart. This concealer is ridiculous, redonkulous dupe. If you were wondering, like, Kendall, is it worth it? Yeah, it's kind of worth it. Until I can find a drugstore dupe. Yeah, it's really worth it. Next up, another one of those things that I was like, I don't think I need this because, like, everyone has this, and I totally have other colors that look like that. I don't need this palette, but then realized that I need the palette, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. If you have an Instagram that has makeup on it, or if you follow anyone for the last like 3 to 6 months, then you've seen someone using this palette at least once. And I, you know, being the rebel that I am, a little contentious, I was like, why would I get that? It's just a bunch of reds. And then I saw it in person when I was in Sephora, and I was like, okay, I kind of get it. I get why people like this so much. First, I didn't think I'd get any use out of like these shades up here, these kind of like muted colors, but they actually swatch a bit more intense than they actually look in the pan. I've been converted. There's only 2 shimmery colors, but those are just ridiculous, and I really don't need more than those 2. I thought I would, but I don't. And it's a solid palette. It's a really good palette. It's worth it. It really is. One huge qualm, not that big of a qualm, I'm just bitter. One small qualm I have about it though is the packaging. I don't know if you can see, but because it's this cute little velvet, which is cute at first, it gets so dirty. So if I wanted to do like a product shot, it looks really janky and really bad, and I have no idea how to clean this because wouldn't water ruin it. I'd prefer just a solid packaging. I know Urban Decay used to put a lot of velvet on stuff, and I'm like, for what? For why? This is so impractical. But all in all, I use it like every day, every look. Then I have 2 drugstore foundations I've been using pretty religiously. If I'm going for glow, I'm going for that L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Pro Glo. I'm in the color, what color is this? Cream Cafe. I'm like wearing it on top of another foundation today, so the color is not quite the same. It's a little orangey, but it's good because summer is around here and your girl's gonna be getting tan. So yay, this will fit really well. Also, it'll be nice and glowy, so when I'm outside and I'm looking all fresh and glowy, hence the name Pro Glo. I was actually putting this on during a live stream and people were like, Kendall, stop talking, what are you wearing? Like, what is that? I want to know what that is. That's it, cheap. Like, I want to say maybe 12 bucks or so. Then we have this bad boy. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I'm in color Amber. This was a foundation I've been looking for months, but then when I was in a different city where brown people didn't exist, so they didn't carry brown people colors. So I was like really like spiteful. I was like, why, Milani? Why would you come out with a foundation and have no brown colors? And then I realized they do have them. This foundation is perhaps the highest coverage foundation that I own. To be honest, I've never been a huge fan of high coverage foundations until very recently. To be very honest with you, I didn't feel like I needed it, but something about using a really high coverage foundation in photographs, maybe not so much for day-to-day life, but photographs on camera, this thing is crazy. I used it in my last tutorial and my skin was looking ridiculous. This in the mixture of the Tarte Shape Tape, so much coverage, and I was beat. Now today I'm not wearing this, and I can definitely see a difference. When I wear this, I can't see a freckle, I can't see an eye bag, I can't see any discoloration. But today I want it to be a little bit more fresh and youthful, I guess. Because of that, you're seeing, you're seeing some imperfections, which is fine. But when you want to be perfect, hence the name Conceal and Perfect, this is what you go with. I want to say this was like 10 bucks or something like that. Now it's time to talk skincare. As you guys know, I'm a huge K skincare. I don't mess with no brands. I don't mess with no US brands, yo. This is only, why am I talking like this? That's not true. There are a few US brands that I use, but for the most part, I'd say like a good 98.99% of the things I use always Korean brands. So let's talk about this gem real quick. This is the CosRx BHA Summer Pore Minish Serum. This is, as you would expect, a pore minimizing serum. Recently, I just had a lot of blackheads all of a sudden, and I don't usually have blackheads. I was like, what is going on there? So what I've been doing is using that Hell Pore Pack, the peel-off mask of the devil, and I use it to like pull out my blackheads, and then after that's gone, your pores are all open, and it's like, what do I do with that? That's when this baby comes in. It literally shrinks your pores and makes it so smooth. It's like you had pores I did not know. My skin looks so smooth, so perfected, so ready for makeup if I decide to do makeup. If you want to get this, there's probably a link on Amazon or something, so I'll just put that down below if you would like to get it. But yes, this has been super solid for those of you out there with pores that you would like, shrunken. Maybe you should try this out and then put on your pore minimizing primers or blah blah blah, and then when you put on your makeup, it'll be baby but smooth. Another product from CosRx, we have the Ultimate Moisturizing Honey Overnight Mask. CosRx is having a good month with me, as you can see. I don't even know if this is technically a sleep pack. Like, it is, but it's like thinner than others that I've used, so it's hard to tell if this is supposed to be used in conjunction with another sleep pack, because they have another sleep pack in this range and it comes in like a jar, so I didn't know what this was, but basically I just use this as a moisturizer. It smells like honey, but it's not overbearing, and it's just really, really nice. It says it's enriched with more than 85% of propolis extract and natural beeswax. This mask provides intense hydration with refreshing moisture. But yeah, it's a solid product. I've really liked it. It keeps my dry skin really, really moisturized and, keeps it from being dehydrated. Okay, last but not least, this is like that in-between makeup and skincare thing. These are these bad boys. These are from Leaders. These are the Labotica Green Tea Eye and Lip Point Removers. Basically, it's a little round that has eye makeup remover, lip makeup remover. I really feel like if you are a fan of Korean lip tints, mascaras, or eyeliners, you need to get you some of these or a similar product, because Korean brands know how to make lip removers for tints because they know that they're trying to get tints off of people. This is the only product that I could use that actually takes off the freaking tints that I wear. So like if I want to do a swatch video, it's very, very difficult to do that because tints suck on there, because tints, tint your mouth, and so therefore if you have different colors, you don't want the color to get obstructed and blah blah blah. So using this has been really, really helpful. Just getting my makeup off, to be honest with you. Also, I use the Peri Pera Black Kata mascara. That mascara does not come off. It actually comes with its own remover because they know it's going to be hard as hell to come off, and of course I lost that remover, so I needed something to take my mascara off because I do really like that mascara. These work pretty darn well with that. So far I've liked them more so for getting rid of tints, but it's good. Now let's talk about the fun stuff. Well, makeup and skincare is fun too, but to be honest, I was just really excited to talk to you about music. Music has been really, really good this month, and well, the last few months for me. So for those of you that wanted some new stuff to listen to, here you go. I'm a huge fan of Hyego. If you didn't know, Hyego is like a Korean, used to be indie rock band, now they signed to High Ground, which is like a subsidiary of YG Entertainment. Yes, that's that Korean dude that kind of looks like Krillin, and this is their first like full album while under them, and I was really anticipating it. I was kind of scared. I was like, I don't know, are they gonna get big time on me? Are they gonna get trash? And the album is pretty darn solid. It's a rock album, so if you don't like rock, you won't like the album. Well, I would still give it a chance. You might like it. Basically, it's a blues rock album. There's several singles that came out, several videos that came out for the album, and the videos are all spectacular because it's, you know, come on, YG's gonna fund. They'll give the bank. So the videos are really well made and really well directed, and they're very visually appealing. But ironically, my favorite songs do not have a video. Some of my favorite songs on there, if you're curious, are kind of depressing actually, but the whole album is kind of depressing. Reservation, and then there's a song called Simon. And those two are my two particular favorites. When I was on an Instagram live, I posted a little video and in the background was Simon, and people were messaging me like, girl, what is that? What is that? That song is amazing. It's Yago Simon. 2, we have DPR We Gang Gang. Hey, DPR We Gang Gang. I love DPR Live. Let's just make that known right now. And DPR Live's mini album came out, was that last month? Or the month before that? I've been listening to it the entire time, so who cares? It's so solid. Cheese and Wine. Please. That song is amazing because it has DPR Live, has dumbfounded in it. Like, come on, like, how do you make a bad song with that combination of people? Also, any video directed by Christian Yu, if you know a video is directed by Christian Yu, then you know it will be a good video. Like, you can't make a bad Christian Yu video. You just can't do it. Oh, ignore my nails, by the way. They look terrible. I only painted 7 of them. These last 3 are just chilling. Next, YouTube channels. I've been really loving Yo Homegirl. She's a vlogger in Korea right now, and she just records life in a very fascinating and interesting way. I love her editing. Her editing is crazy. I aspire to be a better editor, so I really appreciate when people really invest their time into their editing. So big ups to her for that. Also, she just has a really nice bubbly personality, and she's really cute, and she dresses really nicely, so I'm gonna link her down in the description box so you guys can all check her out. She has a good mixture of being colorful and lively, but also being really laid back, and those are the people that I love, so sending you her way. Web dramas. Okay, web dramas have really been taking over my life, not just this past month, but actually for the last, for the entirety of this year, basically. I've been looking at a lot of web dramas, and they are so great because they're everything that you want in a regular drama, but in like 100th of the time. So I can sit there for 2 hours, see a whole season, and it's wonderful. I'll just say channels because the channels tend to have various shows, and I tend to watch all of them. So I really like Rookiest, Cook TV, 72초? Yeah, those are the 3 that I really look at the most. If you want specific shows, 72초, I really like, I think it's the 2nd season of Banana Actually. It's a lot of fan service, so there's a lot of unnecessarily making out, but actually my favorite episodes are ones where they don't make out. So just putting that out there. On Rookiest, there is this actor who is so good at acting. It's disturbing. You should be doing more. You should be doing so much more than this. He was in a few things that I really liked. Rookiest 인생 꿀팁. And basically that one's just funny little videos where it's in your life, you did this, how to fix that situation. What do you do when someone else's food looks more delicious and you want to try it? What to do when your girlfriend has a crush on an idol? What to do when you make a mistake and like your ex-boyfriend's Instagram? Stuff like that. And those are just really, really funny. But then they have other things that are not funny. It's more serious, which is 연애 읽다, which is reading a relationship, and each episode is its own episode. The last episode doesn't relate to that one. Now on Rookiest, you may or may not get subtitles. You'll always get Korean closed captioning though, so for those of you that want to practice your Korean, that's a really good way to do it actually, is to watch dramas that don't have English subtitles but only Korean subtitles. You'll end up reading a lot more than you'll listen, but if you need reading practice, that could be really, really helpful. And also it's really, really entertaining, so put that out there. And then on Cook TV, I really like 전지적 착사랑 시점. There's like 3 seasons of that, and each episode has English subtitles. So for those of you that wanted to watch something with English subtitles, I know closed captionings are on that one. I really liked season 2 and 3. I actually didn't see season 1. I actually did it backwards. So season 3, season 2, and I need to watch season 1. And those seasons were just so cute, and it was just like, oh my god, all these feels at once. And because it's so short, you get all the feels immediately. Like, you don't have to watch 80 billion hours of a drama to get to the good part. You watch like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and you finally get there and you're like, yes, this is what I wanted. And last but not least, I have a webtoon this month because I just feel like everyone should know about this webtoon. I've been sharing it on Twitter and on Instagram and everywhere because I just think it's so wonderful, and I really think it will change your life. And that is I Love You. I read it on webtoons.com. Line Webtoons. And I think the reason why I love it so much is because the main character is literally me. She is not the most social person in the world, quite antisocial actually, but she has a few friends that she hangs around and they really enjoy her, and she's really funny too. And then she eats all the time, and she don't like people, and she don't like parties, but she keeps getting dragged to them. And I'm like, this might actually be me. This is me in a book, basically. And when I tell you, there are certain panels of that webtoon that I read and I literally laugh so hard that I thought I was going to die. If you want to read it, I will link it because you deserve this in your life. You really do. Alright, that's all. That is my monthly favorites for this month. If you like this video, don't forget to like this video. If you checked out any of the things I talked about here, let me know. I would love to be able to talk to you guys at length about music and about web dramas and webtoons in the comment section or on Twitter or anywhere that you guys want to chat about it, because I really feel like I Love You will change your life. And after you read it, come back, tell me how much you loved it, because you will be thankful to me after that. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.